Hey y'all, Jesse Petersen here with Let's Make Art. I'm a mixed media artist, and today I have a little project for you that's a little different than our normal art journaling. It is a postcard, and we are going to do it, and it's called Let's Make Art Matter. A lot of times when we do this postcard, we have a recipient that has been nominated, and we just send some good vibes their way, but today we're doing something a little different.
Hey dear.
Got Keenan here, camera guy,
Hello.
hype man, all the things.
Thank you.
So let me tell you about what we're going to do here that's a little different. Well, first, this is the project that we're going to make.
Oh.
Thank you for that art cheering.
That was like an attack song, glory thing. I don't know. That was
A
weird.
what?
I feel like that was weird from me.
No, it was good.
Okay, good.
Thanks. I feel cheered on, so I
Good,
appreciate
I'm
it. Okay, in keeping with the theme that we've been working with, and we usually work with the theme for a couple of weeks, the theme that we've been using right now is record and reflect on the past year, and we've been doing a lot of projects in our art journal around that. In keeping with the theme of recording and reflecting on the year, we are going to make a card for someone in your life who has been your biggest supporter through it all. So just be thinking of someone like that. Think about who has helped you or cheered you on through whatever life threw at you this year. And then this tutorial will be all about just making them something to let them know that we appreciate all of their supporting, right?
Yeah, and how great they are.
Yes. I can think of several, so I probably have a few postcards to make.
Nice.
Because yeah, I mean, those people in our life are so great. And so I just wanted to take this time, especially this time of year, to recognize that. So we are going to do a couple of techniques that we've been doing in our art journal, but on the postcard. In this, we're going to do a colorful background, and then we're going to use the takeaway technique, which basically is using our stencil and taking away the pigment with a wet paper towel through the stencil. And then we'll do a little line work with a pen. So let me tell you what supplies we're going to use. We're still going to be using this Vicky Boone powdered pigment set, and we are going to use these three colors from it: the orange slice, the sugared strawberry, and the crushed, I didn't have that on all the way, there we go, the crushed pineapple. We're going to use our stencil, that's what that stencil is called, and we're going to use the teardrop one again. And I say again because we use that in another project in our journal. And the 1/2 inch oval mop brush, also known as Mavis. And I'm just going to use a Pitt pen, but you can use whatever black pen you have. And I think that'll do it. We can get started. All right, so let's get some pigment on our palette. I'm going to start with yellow, crushed pineapple. I'm just going to tap a little on there. The great thing about this pigment is it goes a long way, so you don't need a lot.
And it's super cool because it's powder.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. And you can use it in different ways. So you can use it with water. You can use it with, sorry, I got this scratchy throat. It's scratchy throat season. You can use it with water. You can use it with like a gel matte medium, and it'll work like acrylic. You can use it dry too. You can just like smudge around with it, which is really cool. Let's get this sugared strawberry on here. And our orange. Might as well get all the paint out at once. Can you see that okay?
Actually, would you be willing to shift it to the left?
I would love to.
Thank you.
How about that?
Yes, very good.
Okay. Okay, so let's start with our yellow. Got my brush wet, got some pigment on it. And the key to getting a nice blend is working quickly. So I'm going to do that. Yellow at the top. I'm going to rinse my brush, knock off some of that water. Well, I'm going to need a little bit of that water to mix my pigment. Here we go. It's a pretty color, that sugared strawberry. But I want to be quick. So I'm going to come back in here and blend, just hitting the edge of that yellow so you get a little blended edge. I think I want more pigment in that, so I'm going to drop in a little more pigment. Oh yeah, reckon that. Okay, rinse my brush, get our orange going. And I just want to be able to blend that, so I'm going to get right in there quickly so we can get that orange. I'm just kind of rubbing the edge of the pink to get that softerish. Softerish.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I'm really painting when I like struggle with the word. Okay. I'm thinking about painting, you know? Okay, so now we're going to do the yellow here at the bottom. And the key is like working quickly, just trying to blend in the orange while it's still wet, and then adding our yellow pigment. Okay, and that's looking good. And we'll let that dry for just a second. Okay, so this is dry for us to do our next step, which I like to call the takeaway.
The takeaway?
Because we're gonna take away, right? Some pigment. So I'm just gonna decide where I want my raindrops to be. I'm feeling that. So if I do it there, then it's gonna cut it off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit so then it goes off the edge, which I like. All right, and I'm just gonna do a really crazy technique, which is just dipping my paper towel in my water.
Oh.
Not crazy at all.
That seems crazy and irresponsible.
So I just dipped my paper towel in some water so it is wet, but not like sopping wet, just like a little wet, you know?
Sopping.
And then I'm going to press my stencil down and I'm going to just get some of that pigment out of there. Look at that!
Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. We did this on another project with our art journal, but I just thought this would be a fun one for the postcard too, so we're gonna do that. And I kind of move my paper towel around, get it a little bit more wet, dab that off. There you go. And you can take a lot away or just like a little bit. It's up to you about how much contrast you want. I like it to be a little contrasty, you know? You could do this with a baby white too, just whatever you got, it's fine. It's just so fun, just like it.
I like it too, it's cool.
Now you want to make sure that the paper towel is not too wet, because if it is, then the water will get under the stencil and you won't have a crisp takeaway. So if you want the crisp takeaway, it's just damp enough to remove the pigment without having water run under your stencil. And I just move the paper towel around to get a spot that doesn't have pigment on it as I take away. There we go. This raindrops just made me think of Sound of Music. Raindrops on Roses. Because I'm doing the pink part.
Yeah.
We just watched Sound of Music this week with my kids. It was a lot of fun.
It's a good classic movie.
It really is.
Did you watch it in one sitting?
No, not with my children. We did a half and we split it up. We did half one night and half the next night. And I'm going to say this wrong. The song about the flower. Do you know what song that is?
The song about the
I think
flower.
he says Edelweiss.
Oh, Edelweiss. Yeah, yeah.
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss.
I really thought that was an Austrian folk song that they sang, but it was actually written for the movie.
Oh, wow.
And some people will still say, oh yeah, that's a great folk song. Okay, well, it's a pretend folk song, but it is great.
It is a good song. I'm a big fan.
It's a good one. It's like, okay, so we got that. And yeah, we like that. It's looking good.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna do a couple more on this side.
What's that called? Left side justified?
Right.
Right side justified?
I don't know.
I don't either.
You can call it whatever you want, Keenan.
Yeah, it's on the left side.
It's on my right side,
I
but
feel it is?
are you looking at it upside down?
No.
This is my right hand. That's my left hand. This is on my right side.
Well, now I'm confused.
Okay, I got a little bit of water under there, so that one won't be as crisp, but that's okay. It'll give it some variation, which is also cool. We're just having fun, and whoever gets this is going to be happy that you made something for them, so that's okay. So don't stress about it. Oh man, yeah, looking good.
Look at that.
Okay, so we gotta let this part dry, and then we can do the ink part. Okay, so this is dry enough for us to draw on, and the next step we're gonna do is do some of this line work around the raindrops, and then we'll add this little sentiment, stay close to the people who feel like sunshine. And I was saying this makes me think of Raindrops on Roses and Sound of Music and my favorite things, and yeah, I mean, I like those feelings, and I think it'll be fun to send that to someone and let them know that they're kind of like Raindrops on Roses, one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
Stay close to the people who feel like sunshine. It just feels good, right?
It does feel good.
Okay, so I'm just going to go around the shape that we took away with my pen, and you can add a little shadow if you like.
One of my favorite things to do with my phone's camera, is to put it in slow motion mode for video.
Ooh.
When it's raining and watch a nearby flower.
Ooh.
Because every once in a while a raindrop hits the flower. Oh, it's so pretty.
I loved going to the car wash and watching the water run down the windshield, and that would be fun to do in slow-mo.
Oh, that would be super
I'll have
fun.
to try that. Now you can exaggerate the shape if you want to. I gave it a little bit more curve to that one. But all raindrops are different, so you can just make it whatever you want. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a few throughout. I'm not gonna do them all, but you can do them all if you want.
That'd actually be a good song to listen to while you do this project.
Yeah. I wish I could play it for you right now, but I think there might be some issues with that.
Copyright issues, maybe?
Yeah. People have strong feelings about that. I get it. Yeah, so you can go back in and thicken the sides if you like. I kind of think that's fun. And you can use that as an opportunity to kind of redefine the shape if you want to. Like, I wanted this one to be fatter, so I just added a line there.
And if you have one that's not as crispy,
Yeah.
give it an
Excuse me.
outline.
I like that you said crispy. It's awesome. Yeah, super easy, simple, fast project. But they don't have to know how easy it was,
Nope.
because they're going to be impressed with it no matter what. Okay, I
And
think
they're
I
going to be
want.
appreciative of it.
I like to
Oh,
do
you made
things
this
in.
for me?
Yes. I like to do things in 3, 5, 7. So there's 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. I need one more to make that 5, 7, 3. Don't you think? Aesthetically pleasing numbers. Outline that one. Oh, feeling good about that. Okay, and then I did some just little dots here and there. You can keep embellishing this in all kinds of ways and make it your own however you want. I like that. And I'm just gonna write, well, I might this one need a little thickening. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. You could get fancy and do some lettering. I'm just gonna write this.
That's a great quote. A great tip.
There really are just people who make me feel like sunshine whenever I'm around them. It just feels good.
Yeah.
I have one friend, well, I have lots of friends, but I have one friend who laughs at my jokes, which always makes me feel really good. She makes me feel like I'm funny. I love that.
That is nice.
Dre always laughs at my jokes. It's the best. Because I'm not that funny to everyone else, just her. So, yeah, that's feeling good. And I'll show you, I tried out some other embellishments and I was doing this and played around with different amounts of, so you could just have a good time with it. And that is it. We did it. Really quick, fast project with our pigment powders on a pen.
Lovely.
So I hope you enjoyed making this with us and you'll send it off to someone who makes you feel like sunshine. And if you want to share what you made, you can share it with us on our Facebook group, Let's Make Art Journals, or hashtag on Instagram, however you like. And we love to see what you made. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time.